Okay, this is just an introduction video to Fine Arts Weeks 7 through 12. We're going to be talking about tin whistle and music, lots of vocabulary for music, notes, staff, note values, rest, that kind of thing. I just want to go over some things that are going to be in your bag that you're going to have, and then go over some quick rules for the music class in general. In your bag, you're going to have some recorders, and those are for students who maybe forgot their tin whistle. They have the same holes in it, except for one extra on the bottom, so just tell them not to worry about that, so they can still practice fingering if they've forgotten their tin whistle at home or lost it. And then you have Clorox wipes in your bag. Just wipe them down after they're finished and put those back in your bag for the next week. We also, in your bag, will have straws. These are more for if children are having trouble following directions, or maybe just pulling it when you're not asking them to, or having trouble really following directions. Give them a straw so they can still practice their fingering. You still want them to be part of the group, but yet you're showing them that they really haven't, they're really not being responsible enough to have a recorder or a tin whistle right now. And if that changes, then you can swap that back out. Throw these away. Don't keep these. After they use them, just chunk them, and we can get you more if you need them. Those you won't need as much. You also have some stickers in your bag for when we start doing tin whistle. The left hand needs to be on top when you're holding your tin whistle, and so a lot of kids won't know left and right. Just put a sticker right there so they remember which one is their left hand. You'll also have little beds like this in there, and when we're doing our tin whistle, when you say, okay, we're going to put our tin whistle to bed, just talk to them about how when your tin whistle's in bed, you don't touch it, you don't flick it, you don't tap it like a drum. It's there, it's in bed, your hands are away from it. It's sleeping. It's sleeping. You don't want to wake it up. And you can talk to them about how following the rules will help it make it a better class for everybody, and you'll have a lot more fun during tin whistle if you do that. So set up the expectations really clearly and firmly about what you're going to expect them. You're also going to talk about in music class, everyone has to pay attention and follow the rules, or it's not going to sound good. And we'll get into the vocabulary for that later, but you want to talk about how you're the conductor, you're the one that's in charge as the tutor, and so you're going to do some basic rules, and it might look a little bit different for your class depending on the age of your students, but for my class, when I say play, I'm going to raise my hands up. It's time to play, and they'll be watching you, kind of, and then when you want them to stop playing, you'll close your hand like this to cut it off. So you just tell them that you're saying stop the sound, cut it off. So playing and stop. And so you're just going to want to practice them with their voices first, like ah, and see how fast they can stop. And you'll have one kid that keeps ah, and then you'll talk about that and go over it. Just practice that before you even do anything with the tin whistle. Then also when you do start playing tin whistle, you're just going to want to practice that, like blow, and have them practice stopping, because if you can't stop them, you're going to be doing this and everybody be quiet and trying to yell over them. You want to have those in place before they even touch their tin whistle, the conducting rules. I think that would be all for the conducting rules that you'll need to do. In your bag you'll have some games that you'll be playing as you go along. You will have vocabulary cards and fly swatter for some games. You will have a staff in your bag like this, and when you're on the weeks you're going to use this, you'll just want to pre-hang this up on the wall. You'll get this pre-hung up, and you'll also have notes and note values and a cheat sheet in here, which is really nice to show you where the notes go on the lines and the spaces. But the best thing that's in your bag is this booklet that we made up, and it has, so this is the cover page, and then it's going to be numbered for you 1 through 15 or 14? 15. And this is all of the paper handouts that you will need for all of this 6 weeks, which is super nice. It's all condensed. It's everything you need is in here. In the lessons, it will refer to it by page. So turn to page 2, and you'll just have the student turn to page 2. We do not want to send these home with the students. We want these to stay with us. So after you hand them out in class, get them back from them, as well as the beds. You don't want to send these home with them as well. We'll keep these because we'll use those every week as well. And tell them if they're like, oh, but I really want to take it home. they have these songs in their, like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star is in their parents' book. So they could say, Mom, where's my Foundations guide? Can you run me a copy of Twinkle Twinkle Little Star? So let them know that that music, there's Mary Had a Little Lamb and Twinkle Twinkle Little Star in their Foundations guide. They can practice that at home. And if they want a copy of Oh Come All Ye Faithful to practice at home, we can get that for them. Do not send this home with them. We want this to be for the whole 6 weeks, and this will be in their binder at the end of the year that they can take home. So make sure you hang on to those. Let's see. I think that is all. Can you think of anything else, Rachel? Okay, as far as housekeeping goes, that will be all for that.